was initially diagnosed back in 2011 with breast cancer.
I have stage 4 breast cancer, so I can't be cured.
I was found with a tumour back in 2003.
I had breast cancer 9 years ago. When I first saw the choir with Gareth Malone on the television, I thought, wow, that's what we need in Bolton. We need a choir for cancer patients and cancer survivors. I've always been involved in amateur dramatics and choirs since I was at school, really. So from the personal perspective, I've known the joy of performing and the challenges and the euphoria that you get.
I'm the choir director of the choir. And I got involved firstly via Karen giving me a phone call.
I told him that I wanted to start a choir for cancer patients and cancer survivors, and I'd spoken to a few people and not everybody thought it was the greatest idea I've ever had. They felt it perhaps wouldn't be as uplifting as I'd hoped it would be, that there would be lots of issues and it might be quite a sad place. I explained to Clive what I wanted to do and sort of said, no pressure Clive, but I do want to start it in 2 weeks.
She explained her idea, to which I instantly replied, yes, 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 you know, why not?
We had our first rehearsal just a couple of weeks later, and I think about 15, 16 people turned up, all ladies. It did take us a little while to attract the gentlemen, but we have now, I think it's about 8 weeks in that we got our first guys to come along. And that was a really brilliant moment, you know, when we actually sang the first number together and, you know, I could see the sort of joy that it brought to people.
The first time I heard about the choir was at a cancer support group. I was already in the support group and we met Karen and she came to tell us about this wonderful idea that she had to create a choir for people with cancer. And I was hooked, basically.
I thought it would be a support for me to see if there were any other people in the area that had been through a similar experience to myself. And it's just been so much more than that. It's been absolutely amazing.
From the outset it was, yes, cancer brings us together, but it's not going to dictate what we do or the way we do it. We make slight allowances, so for example during a performance you may see people sitting down, but when we go out performing we expect the same quality of performance you would get from any other community choir.
There's no better feeling than giving a good performance to others, and they don't see us. We don't want to be pitied. We don't want to have the look of, oh, bless them. We want to go out and we want to entertain people, and that's what we get from it. We go out there, we give it our all, we entertain and we all thoroughly enjoy it.
I really enjoy the performances. I think I'm a bit stage struck, actually.
The people are looking at you as a choir. They don't know that you've all had cancer.
When you see somebody who's been undergoing treatment and then they come back maybe 2 or 3 weeks later and you can see the transformation in them and the fact that they've actually made that effort to come back to rehearsal, not feeling sorry for themselves or allowing the cancer to take over their lives, it just gives them a different sense of purpose, I think, and a different sense of direction. And it's great to see that. It really is very rewarding to see what music can do.
Music is a therapy. It is definitely a therapy. It produces hormones or something in your body that just gives you that feel-good feeling, and I would recommend anybody to do it.
I feel it's a big part of my life now, and I only wished I'd had something like this 14 years ago.
Either come and join our choir or set up your own choir. It is absolutely fulfilling and it's joyous to do. I love it.